Good evening, dear listener. Wherever you are, welcome once again. This is Everyone Got Issues. As always, with me in the studio as my co-host is our beautiful, delectable
Delphine Asu. You know, I'm just admiring.
Don't worry, I'm coming to that. And I am your host, Mary Kim. Welcome once again. How una day? If you don't come off from work, how was your day today?
Yeah.
If you still the office and you still the work, we hope you have a beautiful day and that your day is going smooth. We are always hoping for the best. That is the best way to go about each day as it breaks. And we thank God that we are alive in it. Now, person when don't die, now you know get hope. But when we are alive, we get plenty of hope and know that everything is going to be okay.
Very true. Yes, do not let your light out. Remember that as long as there is life, there is hope, and you should not give up on that will to make it.
Exactly.
Regardless. Yeah.
And that's why we are here on Everyone Got Issues. Like we have said before, and we still emphasize, we are here for you. This is that platform that enables you to come up, talk about anything and everything issues. We remind you once again, say, waiting make all of us. Say we be human people. Na say na that issues. Apart from say person born come world, you know one common thing when we get like dress for body na
the issues. Yeah.
So you are not alone
At all.
in whatever situation you find yourself. Just like our theme song says, there may be someone who is going through the worst of it, and all we need to do is what? To share this love. We all need a little love. From time to time, we get to lean on each other. We get to tell each other, say, no worry, everything is going to be all right.
Definitely. So as Mary, don't talk make you relax your mind.
Yes.
And remember that you're not all alone. That's
all.
the very essence of this platform.
Exactly.
Yeah. And last week we heard from you. We talked about old age. Yeah, preparing
How
for
to
old
prepare,
age.
yes.
And some persons really nailed it on the head. Mr. Eze spoke
He
of
did a
something.
good job. That's true.
Yeah, he inspired us.
Yes, he did. When he said, and truly that's the thing. Talking about old age, how do you even get to that part where you think that you are old and need to be home? When at 37, 40, you never get work. You still they contemplate on how to eat food, which is the basics.
To pay your basic
exactly.
bills.
Have a roof over your head, wear clothes, take care of your health and all that. And then suddenly you are still roaming the streets when you don't finish school, like from 20 or these days people finish very early, right? You go see say 23, someone already has a master.
I finished at 22.
Thank you very much. You know, master's degree holder, don't they even do PhD and contemplate? You gather all those kind plenty book like that, you come, you see they struggle to eat food.
No job.
You know?
Yeah.
And you are there on the street, like Mr. Eze said, you'll be there until before you know it, 40, you never get work. And then just when you think that you have something going and you're just trying to settle down, boom, old age is there.
Yeah. So because of what you said, Mr. Eze, it actually inspired the topic for today. And the topic will be funds,
Having how to deal with having and not having money. Because one of the issues raised, which is actually majorly the problem, is having money. When you get money, a lot of things there where you could do with them, and that one sometimes they inspire thinking according to what we could deduce from what he said last week.
Yeah, and then when you don't also have money,
how we won't take do them.
It has attendant issues.
Yeah, true. So today in this episode, actually we are here to deal not to how we want to make money
at all.
We are not here. We are not here to discuss that. We never know that means.
We see they find way.
All we are trying to do is to rub minds. We go open our lines today quick
Quite
like
early.
this.
Yeah.
Make we begin to talk this matter they go, because we just want to know how make we learn from each other. Make people call in, tell us how they have been dealing with these issues of money not being there, or how they have money and how they have been dealing with it.
Yeah. So how would you deal with not having enough money? And also, if you have money, has it changed you? Yeah. When you don't have money, how does it affect your relationships? Does it also ignite maybe certain emotions frustration. How do you cope with all of that? Those are the things we will be looking at in the course of the program. And we really want to hear from you. When it don't hook you, like they say, Agbada hang for barbed wire, like
Hey,
this. As
the
in,
matter don't
you
tough.
need the money.
You know
Maybe
what we
there's
are
this
talking
emergency.
about. Now, so the thing
You look
take
left,
day.
you look right, you want
You
to
look
think
center.
who I won't call. So how do you handle such
Situations.
emergencies, such situations?
We want to know so that some other person fit learn. And just
Mhm.
like my beautiful Delphine just said, how does this affect our relationships? Because all we are here every day when we come on this show, we try to emphasize is how we they relate with one another, recognizing the fact that we are not alone
At all.
and life no be island when we say person just day himself by himself, you know, and all alone. So you they deal with others. How do you allow these things to affect you to the point that you don't they pour out, you they dish them out, give other people, and which is why we have so much anger in the land these days. Small thing people don't they para, you go they carry on for another person head. You wake up in the morning, be like saying your neighbor offend you, meanwhile your neighbor getting own issues. And that's what we have been trying to preach, to talk about on this show, saying that, see, even as you wake up, you beautiful body like that, the other person really looks like so. You get the one where you pass you. So not just wake up, begin they carry anger, follow person, because that person know they're responsible for your issue at all. Everybody getting only deal with time as they go.
So today the focus again is on money. How do you deal with it? Yeah, especially the lack of money. Daddy, mommy, how do they do you for body? Let's say school fee time and so on and so forth, and there's no money on ground. How would you cope in such a situation? Do you take it out on your kids? Do you begin shouting at them and become so harsh and
brother and sister there, you know, those ones, you know, that's our youth,
Exactly.
When are them the future of tomorrow? When don't they practice on how to begin to operate life? How are you coping?
How do you
knowing
cope?
that this at times we are dealing with lots of unemployment, you know, on the ground. Sometimes what you have is not even sustainable.
Even
Let me say you don't even get anything. Now
Even
they
those who are
talk.
employed.
Okay, let me give you an instance. The other day, you know, the lady that brought me and both. Now one lawyer.
And I better bring you.
Yes, so
you
oh
don't
my
just
goodness, the babe set. This babe hot.
I trust.
I mean, your lawyer of 9 years.
A lawyer.
Outstanding one for that matter. This woman don't write book. The book they Amazon.
So what's it called? Join Bolt.
Now this same matter what they talk about today. Oh, now you join both too. Because the woman don't see him. I think she said she has 4 kids.
Oh, okay.
So income no day enough.
Oh.
And she just get to do something else. So now day where we day, this woman that they talk about, apart from being a lawyer and a writer, she has written a book that is right now on Amazon selling, and she's having one. She's bringing up one on children growing parenting or something. Abuse. Something that has to do with child abuse. She said so, and it will also be on Amazon. But this is a lawyer, for Christ's sake. Somebody if you say, I be lawyer, why I go do any other thing like that, you know? You go there, they form. Meanwhile, life there, they beat you pieces.
Beat you blue black.
Oh my goodness. So
Naira torture you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you get something to take help yourself. You did. Why are you? Wait.
What are you forming for?
Who form don't help? I beg. Who form don't help? You never help anybody
At
before.
all.
So,
But I'm impressed actually.
Yeah,
If she can actually take off her
seriously?
robe and her wig and
Oh my
handle
goodness.
the wheels.
And see
Man,
her.
that's inspiring.
See her humble.
Oh.
This woman sweet. She's cool. Seriously, she won my heart.
Oh.
I mean, I told her if I could give her a hug. She was the driver's seat, of course. I said if I could give her a hug, I just want her to know that I commend her and I'm so proud of her. And I wish every one of us will pick up. You understand? Anything you feel.
And that's something we will talk about subsequently. The
Exactly.
fact that a lot of women tend to rely heavily on the men.
Yeah.
That one I told you for
That
another
one see
day.
the rain so.
That one I told you for another day.
Yeah. No, situation don't change you. I don't know whether that matter correct. But it's okay. I think we can look at it. Yeah, because I think there was a time women heavily relied on men. So much so that if man know their house, he go
It's a
reach where we
problem.
say to feed the children a problem. And that was totally wrong. Because God forbid, nobody they pray for anything. You know, if you go somewhere, can't get delay, no come back. What
What happens?
and so the matter take day, because every of this matter we dey talk today, so it dey related to money. And the money matter now we dey bring come on board today. So very soon our line go open, because today no be our talk
at
now.
all.
Una get the talk, our own are to listen and to share all the information what they bring come, so that another person when they listen, he go use am better in life, know how he go manage in situation, in whether he get money or he no get money. So our line we go open, go where the number where you go fit take reach us when that time don't reach, na 081 084 47518. I take them again, 081 084 47581.
18 oh.
Yeah, 18, sorry. See me, I don't turn up. I just they hurry to tell them one thing will make me just can't jump that number. Say I beg, when you calling, try tune down the volume of your radio
set,
and today be say we want make many people talk, connect for the show. Make we talk sharply, small, so that everybody will get time, come on air,
and
make
also
we
share their own.
Exactly.
So it'd be like we go take small musical break, and after we come back, now straight up to here, waiting you get to talk, okay, and be ready to share your own experience as regards handling not having money or having money. So stay tuned.
Yes, so now welcome back. Just as we don't hear from Prince Nico Mbranga, nobody fit talk and pass as him don't talk and nobody know tomorrow. Tomorrow is very pregnant. So you get money, you no get money, make you feel say life don't end, because every minute, every second where they come, nobody know them, and matter and to fit change for you. So let that matter of money no make you feel say na the end of road be that.
Yes, as Prince Nico talk, Prince Nico Mbarga.
Oh,
now my brother now.
Your brother, but I know no vex for me.
Alright. So Prince Nico Mbarga say anything as they happen, make you no let some affect you too much. Today if you get, tomorrow if you don't get, that does not mean it should change your disposition or the way you treat others.
Exactly.
But right now, as we've been first talking, Mary had told us that, see, we are not here to tell you how to make money. Like, we not get that kind formula. No,
we
never discover. If I don't discover, I'm a blow. But right now, we don't have that formula. But we just want to hear from you and share what your experience is as regards not having money or having money. How do you deal with that situation? How do you cope with emergencies where there are no funds, there is no income? Who do you turn to? How do you also manage the little you have? Because right now, I'm not salary no rich. As it be like this, people keep talking about multiple streams of income, but then it's not that easy, because at times for you to start a business, you'll need more funds to start a business. So how do you cope if you've got a family, or you're living alone, or one situation or the other, and you need steady flow of income? How do you usually cope? Want to hear all of that right now. And how do you feel when you don't have money? You know, when that alert enters, bagam, the mood they change. But if it's debit,
oh my goodness, you don't shut the ration. You know the easy
at all. So how do you cope in such a situation? So you should reach us on 081 084 47518. Number again is 081 084 47518. And tell us about the money issues that you've been facing and how you deal with them. And remember, you can remain anonymous if you don't want people to know.
Yes,
Yes, for your comfort. You can remain anonymous while sharing your experience with us.
That's it. We just want to know how you have been managing. So right now our lines don't open. Today we don't start. We not go waste time at all. As we talk today na day to hear, make una call in, tell us how una dey take manage this issue of I get money, I no get money.
Especially that part where I don't get money, because me, I never reach the other side.
Every part where you see, so it is very important.
Very important.
Because when you don't get them, you go still need to learn how to deal with having money.
Yes,
you know that song when they say too much money, problem on how to spend that. Even spending self
it's
na
a problem.
So everything for life where we dey talk, as we dey talk na issue it be. And then we dey here to talk about. So for you to still reach us on this program, I beg make you for call 081 084 47518.
Yeah.
081 084 47518.
Yeah, that's the number you can reach us with. And please share with us your issues as regards money. Is it how to manage what you have, to deal with all of your expenditure, your bills? Is it enough? Are you falling short? How do you cope when you don't have liquid cash? How do you cope? How do you deal with emergencies? Yeah, do you go running to friends, or do you have any fallback plan when it comes to no money situations? All of that and more. Carry your phone, reach us on the program. And remember, as we tell you, I beg, turn down your radio set. People for hear you clearly. Make everybody get to feel what you get to talk.
You see, still go back to what Mr. Eze, right?
Mr. Eze, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Eze said the last time on our program. We talked about preparing for old age. And he talked about still having his mother, right?
Was it his mother or his
okay,
father?
But okay, let's say he has an aged one at home.
An aged parent.
And how they, aged parent at home, and how they take turns, that they are only two, himself and his sister. Every two, the sister.
The sister, okay.
Yeah. So they take turns to go home, like every 2 months. This person go take and go. And he was still talking about phones. You understand?
I wonder how he copes.
But that's exactly what he said. You understand? So they had to share this burden. Okay, make I gather myself. Use 2 months, gather myself.
And go.
Why you go now? Let me prepare. As you come back, I would have gathered enough to go. You see, this issue bothered on money. And that is the reason a lot of these aged ones at home without care. Last time we were talking about those probably who would have hired help, okay, to cater for them, but they can't do that because the money no there. Person there still a struggle on how you want to take feed house, feed children and all that. So sometimes it's a day difficult. What do you do? How do we get past this? How do we manage? So should it now be like, say, because we don't get the money at all, our relationships go fall apart? I don't think so. I think that in the face of not having, our attitude, we should step it up.
Yeah.
Because I think there is one society when I admire so much. It's a humanitarian society. They call them St. Vincent de Paul.
Yeah.
There's something about their motto that I get to admire. And they said what is some go by giving and some by going. So it means say you know fit sit down say you know do at all because say the cash no dey hand. That would be very wrong. At least with word of mouth you can be very nice. Thank God say these days we get GSM. It means say no place where call no go reach. So pick up the phone. Some of our parents or even people who we love, it's not about the money most times. Or they just want to hear your voice.
Just a little
they want
attention.
to know that you reach out, you are actually genuine concern for them. You want to know how they are managing themselves, you know how they are carrying on. I don't say money issue fit come up, but at least na niceness person they take. What my people talk about snail to work on top of spike, say they get sweet mouth. I don't know anything that will mean, but
I don't understand that.
They say say a snail they forest now, and most times this palm tree they get those spikes. So say this snail they climb on top. The reason snail never they pierced or get all those kind issues now say in get sweet mouth they waka. So in essence, all I can interpret from it is the fact that you may not have the money, yes, but courtesy love. This love is plenty. Oh, pick up the phone, no worry, everything will be fine. I go get, when I get, I go send. Be hopeful, open your mind. There are quite a lot of ways you can go about it, and sometimes it's not just all about sitting just say money go come. I know say people, they try do a lot of things to make it up, but sometimes if it even volunteer your service.
Very
Do you
true.
know that to go
Yeah.
do work for person, you understand, it's equivalent to doing, in fact it's more than, because you have given somebody something more than money.
Yeah.
You have given them your time.
Yeah.
A part of your life is shared
that's
with
priceless.
them. Exactly.
That's priceless.
So even if you want to convert that to money, no money day enough for anybody's time at all. And this is what we are talking about. So there are many ways we can go about not having money and still having the satisfaction and fulfillment. It may not be as when we have money, can't join and can't make the whole thing can't do well, no, can't make sense. But we fit still be better people, we go reach other people, touch their life positively in just a bit of small things where we fit take do, our thoughtfulness and kindness.
Yeah. So right now we want you to reach out and also share with us those issues, how you cope with or without money, and let's be a part of that aspect of your own issues. Yeah. And the number once again is 081 084 475 18 081 084 475 18. It's Everyone's Got Issues right here on Radio Maria. Reach out to us and let's hear your own issues. And one core thing we should remember is that not letting money define us. Some people, their life will totally change depending on how much they have.
So
It will dictate their emotions. It will dictate how they treat everybody around them. It will dictate everything that they do.
They don't feel like small God for it.
Yeah, and it's like we empower money so much.
Now then they run things,
Yeah, money runs us. So whether you don't have or you have, money is just the center stage.
Exactly. And if I remember very well,
Like it calls the shots.
No. And my late mom used to say something. See, don't be a slave to money. And for those who don't carry money, do everything like saying money and be everything. But I heard that for the first time, and she said it, and it was like, yeah. Money worshippers, that's what she calls them. Because when money begin to dictate your pace or how you treat others, how you don't turn a boss for everything, nobody opinion counts, now you they run things, nobody fit talk to you, everybody in a trash, nobody don't become anything. Suddenly you don't wear the jacket of pride and all that. I mean, it takes away something from you, your humanity.
Yeah, it affects your humanity.
Yeah, it takes your humanity.
It strips it away gradually.
True.
And before you know what's left,
people go come they run away from you.
Yeah.
They go come they run away from you because nobody, wants to be treated shabbily. Even if na say na pikin, they say everything is reciprocal, even love. There's a tendency of being loved back when you extend that same love to someone else.
Very true.
It take only a very bad, wicked person, you go to show and love him, go to show you wickedness. that one cannot be ruled out. We have those kind
we
of
have such
people,
persons, yes,
amongst us. But the truth be say, love now one thing where they very infectious, they very contagious. As much as you bring them on board, person go respond to him.
Very true. So she talks about worshiping money, and that reminded me of something. It's not, when you talk about idolizing, it's not just you going to, maybe you erect an altar, you now place money and start bowing to it.
Nah.
No, when it starts calling the shots in your life,
Exactly.
when it starts detecting how you treat people, controlling everything you do,
exactly.
you're gradually idolizing
it.
Now
the slave.
You
instead of money to serve you now, now you they serve the money.
So instead of it to work for you, it's the other way around. That's the other part of having money.
That is the thing.
So okay, it's still everyone's got issues, and we're looking at dealing with money. Especially the lack of money.
When you get them and when you don't get them, how you suppose be, how your relationship with others suppose be. Then be the matter where they on board.
All right.
We'll
so
still like to hear from you.
Exactly.
Our lines are open. Like we said before, this Today's episode, na the one way na you go talk. Make we will listen, make others to follow listen, make them know how to go about their money situations. Yes, so welcome back, welcome back. As we don't hear from that teen song for One Tree Hill, he talks say he no won't be anything other than wetin he don't become, because for the past time he don't they try so hard to become wetin either in papa or people the society don't they speculate say make him become where he don't they try no work. And truly I buy to that song, because sometimes we just they carry too much for our head, and because of that life go come dey very hard. E dey hard because you are just trying to be what you are not. That takes us to that matter of trying to impress, or to fake your life, saying like this e dey. See, you are who you are. Be proud. Nothing is permanent.
So are you saying that we should be proud in poverty?
Oh yes, I think I wrote something once saying that whatever color life throws at you, I beg, wear am with pride. Nobody they go market go buy. Keep it in mind, that nothing is permanent. No situation is permanent. So at any point in time, whatever situation you find yourself, make peace with it. Because now when you don't make the we have a caller.
Yeah. Please turn down your radio set. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Good evening, Radio Maria.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Welcome.
evening.
How you day? How was your day?
Thank God. I'm not hitting. My name is Angel Gabriel from Kubo.
Angel Gabriel.
Wow, Angel amongst men.
What is the message?
Welcome on the show.
Alright, there is something I would like, you people to throw more light, or maybe give us
Go on.
explain to us whether true to say it happened like that.
Which one be that, I beg?
Yes, it get some people will believe say money, they go to find money. But once the money they enter their hand like this, it will be like say just problem there somewhere to wait for the arrival of the money.
Okay.
That's another point. Yeah.
Many people they believe that, and some people feel say my village people say
Then they follow
once
them.
money enter my hand, they go see, then they go carry problem
Come follow body.
Yeah.
Like me, most of the times, money, I would expect money.
Yes.
When it enter my hand, I will discover, say, one thing will happen. Maybe which I plan use the money to, maybe that thing will happen. You go carry half of the money. At times, it will be like from my family, they will call me and say, okay, I beg, they need money. Or sometimes my mommy will call me and say, okay, not be saying a bad thing that they use the money to.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, but what are the plan? Get for head, okay. If this money comes, see what I want use and do. I don't go feel use that.
Do it
Exactly.
again.
Half of the money don't go.
Don't go
So
already.
people don't attach spirituality on top this one. So what you not go feel tell us concerning this issue?
Yeah.
You say Nigeria, we like spirituality.
No be smarty now. Everything they make. Thank you, Angel.
Thank you very much, Angel Gabriel, for that very,
Thank
very
you. You brought a very
point.
good critical message.
Yes,
The
yes.
angel appeared with
The
message.
angel makes sense.
And it makes sense. Truly, from my point, my own opinion and view, no things saying a spiritual matter at all. We keep
Okay. Somebody
another
else
caller on
is
the
there.
line.
Hello. Hi. Good evening. Good evening.
Welcome.
This is Oluchi calling from Suleja.
Oluchi, you're welcome. How is
Oluchi. How
Suleja?
are you?
Fine and good. Without concern, let's greet my sister mommy.
Aww.
Oluchi.
You're welcome.
I would like to throw more light on the aspect of when there is money, when everyone has money.
Okay.
Sure.
I also like to use like an experience I had back then before I got my present job.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
I was staying with a family, the wife, the husband and kids, and it happened that the wife is the kind of person that you have to work because she could really contribute for the rest of the house.
Okay.
So when I realized that,
Yes.
I know that more than anything I could get just like so hopefully I'll do work, do everything at the end, which might start giving money and the money will still not be enough. So I'll be like, what would I do when I don't have money? How do I solve my problem? So I decided to engage myself in communal work.
It's so
Okay.
wonderful.
Getting money from.
Oh,
But
awesome.
when the money doesn't come, one thing I do, there was a day I don't have anything. I don't even have 10 naira or
Oh.
Wow.
figure of money.
Yeah.
Then I went ahead and I was like, okay, fine. If the money is not there, what will I do? I have to hold on because even if I go begging, the beggars might still want to worship them.
Oh, yes.
Said things about
Exactly.
worshiping money. You have to worship them before you get to the particular money. Because to them, money is everything. But to me, money is not everything.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
As a situation whereby I don't have, I try to do some job
Okay.
or either hold on to myself if I have a project because I can't.
What if it's in the case of an emergency?
If it's an emergency and I could not do have, there's nothing I can do. I can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if you go about taking because the emergency went ahead borrowing, it's a double.
Wahala.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah,
true.
problem because you borrow to solve an issue which you know you can't even take care of.
That is so
So
true.
at that situation, I'll be like, hey, little sis, I don't have anything. You just have to manage.
That is true.
This is how you have to go about it.
Yeah.
Money comes in.
Yeah.
And when the money comes in, I spend it like the queen that I am.
You deal with
babe,
you
this
deal
babe
with
likes
it.
enjoyment.
No, that's
I can
good.
hear it in her
That's
voice.
good. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Exactly.
That's a
When
good
I'm
one.
putting pressure on myself.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
need to do some kind of trick. I need to do some kind of thing for people to give me money. If I
Yeah.
don't have,
Okay.
I don't believe that I won't get.
Yeah,
That
that's
is true.
true. That's
At
true.
that point in time, it will only play some things that I need this money to do.
Yeah.
Definitely, I don't go about doing, looking for the money in the wrong way.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
That's
very
another
correct.
thing. Not compromising because
It's a very
yeah.
wise choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I really enjoyed the program and really, reminding me about those things.
Yeah. You see, that's why we
Thank
say
you so
people
much
should
for
call
sharing.
in.
Yeah.
The best way for both the whole team, the whole program, for them to like hold on,
Okay.
go looking for this in the wrong way.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't afford. Open up and say, sorry, it's an emergency, but I do not have. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
understand?
Yes.
Not just look for put other things, but rather give yourself not to be set in a shit where you can't say no.
Yes.
Where you can.
Thank you
Yes,
very
thank you
much,
very
Oluchi.
much, yeah.
That's so.
That's quite a good experience, and you also ended up with advising us,
Thank
how
you so,
to handle
so
such situations.
much.
Thanks a lot for the call, and have a blessed evening right there, Suleja. Yeah, thanks, dearie.
All right. Oluchi.
So,
as
we were talking about that issue,
Gabriel's
issue,
So, like Angel Gabriel asked, is this? I mean,
is it that the issues are waiting somewhere?
Where?
Immediately the money enters, they start
Exactly.
dropping.
Good.
Is there trouble they follow with brother and sister?
The truth be say, these issues were there, but most times when we don't have money, we tend
We
not to
overlook
see.
them.
Yes,
Yeah.
we tend not to see them.
Yeah.
But the moment money comes, definitely you remember those things you need to do. And like he said, sometimes you have a budget you have a plan.
Yes.
This money when I collect them, I won't do. But these other issues are also important. Like maybe having to send money home for your aged parent, or have to tend to someone who is sick and all that. You cannot choose that over, say, because money come, you don't make plans, say you want to go buy one flat screen, or you just want to So definitely we are talking about life
prioritizing
over something else.
Yes.
And then they make when they be like that. So it's not like these issues are waiting, or they have wings, or they know
or somebody
when
conjures
money
them up.
say, just show up, money don't show.
Village
No. These things have been hibernating, or you seem to have ignored them. ignored them earlier on
while,
because there was
yeah.
no money. So when money come, and the truth of the matter is that money can never be enough. E no go dey enough. Wetin I mean be say, there will always be things bigger than what you have. So every time there is an increase in your money, then problems wey go size, they go even be oversized for that money. Now you go dey on ground. Every time there is actually an increment, or you have little income coming in, then
yeah.
it seems like something else. The problem stepped up.
Yeah.
You
Or at
understand?
times you become more responsible.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what I'm
it's not
saying.
Like it's a bad thing.
No.
Yeah,
It's not that it's a bad thing, because I'm even saying, I think yesterday or so, I was discussing with you, talking to you about social responsibility, right? I say now the situation don't worse. I say those days, because they get plenty people will get money for hand. The thing no they heavy. Like now, when unless if you get money for hand,
have the money,
so almost everybody is doing one thing or the other, giving out help, not necessarily to family members, but to people we don't even know.
Others,
so even the money we give out more now to people we don't even know, which is social responsibility. You cannot see someone
dying of hunger in a very tight
they tell
position
and say, God bless you,
No.
it is well. It cannot be well. What the person needs is food.
It's food.
So it can't be say, and you look at it, 200 naira, 150, 300, I can afford to give this person a meal. And then you give them, you give this one, you give that. In a day, you fit do that one, reach 5 people, reach even more people.
In a month, you know how much you're sending out.
Exactly. And this is other than your family, yourself, or anything that has to do with
your other bills.
These are other bills. This has to do. So now, so the thing take day. Nobody say that a conjure problem come, or just like he said, if we never attach spirituality to a problem,
matter,
then it never happened, which is not correct.
But if you're feeling uncomfortable, maybe you're thinking that this is a pattern over and over, it's happening. I don't know if I would say it's psychological, but if you're feeling uncomfortable, you can do what a Christian should do. If you are a Christian, pray about it.
The truth of the matter be say, Christian or not, whichever religion when you be, one thing is sure, that God, our creator, whichever name we choose to call him, what he wants us to do is to show a little love to one another. I think everything about humanity is love, kindness, compassion, empathy, sympathy.
That's the very essence.
Yes, that's what makes you human, to feel for the other person and then try to help them in whatever way possible that you think you can. That is everyone's obligation, and that's what makes our space, or that's the kind of world we anticipate and we envisage.
That's what can make the world a better place. The kind
that
of
is
place
what I'm
we
trying
want.
to say now. Saying that the kind world where we anticipate to build be that. Now the kind world where we envisage be that. And it will only take when we put all these things together, we can't cook that soup. Now it go be the better world be that.
That is the money. They say better soup na money killer. But this time around, the soup of a better world is all of those wonderful
ingredients. Exactly.
That love, that empathy, that sympathy. It's not by building walls. Walls, now, fences.
Wall never help person.
No, it's it's with love.
Talking about building walls. Talking about building walls. I'll tell you a story. I think sometime in Gwarimpa, there is this man that builds this kind of Queen Amina walls. Just like in the last episode, I was talking about the different societies we've built over time, from organic to the mechanical solidarity where we are today. So, and it's bad. So they reach, some of us don't even know our neighbors
at all.
You go see, you don't even know who lived the next door, and
somebody
this was
will tell
not
you,
what it was.
I don't even know my neighbor's name.
And
they're comfortable with it.
You're even talking about name too far. You never know in face. Now, from knowing somebody, meeting somebody face to face, you go even
you
know.
Name.
So now the truth be say, this man can't do words like Queen Amina was. Can't put him do biometrics to enter a house. You go use finger, you go use eye, you go use everything. You go use. If I go tongue self, you go come out use her. You know that kind of thing. All because of waiting. say he dey
Security.
protect himself, he dey secure himself. You see, that security that day na so fire come comot inside house. So as fire burst, so na only children dey, no senior
Oh
person
my
for house.
God.
And definitely whether even they were adults, in the face of such
Panic and
emergencies,
everything,
panic,
yeah.
confusion is there. Person wey ordinarily know wetin to do go confuse, you no go know wetin to do. I remember mama dey tell me one gist say when her time don do, she will be wan deliver me like this, say na 5 a.m. like this, na labor come start for her. As labor come start, she come dey shout, come dey my father say, hey, say make my papa hold am, make me hold him wait. Say the man put one leg for trouser, come hold one leg for hand. He come hold mama hand, dey raise for up. The man was confused.
forgot where the
He didn't know what to do with his
Where
wife.
located?
in the face of emergency, that kind of crisis they happen. And that was what happened in the case of
In the
this
case of
man.
the man.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a teen or a young adult in the house, but the person didn't know what to do. Now, everybody was watching from afar,
And
like
they
those
could not
people where
get
their houses,
in.
where
Yeah.
they get upstairs,
They were
they look.
seeing what was
Nobody
happening.
could get in. One, the man put barbed wire on top of the fence. You can't climb the fence. You'll be electrocuted. To enter the gate, you go put all the biometrics, and nobody will open the gate. Nobody can come to the gate. Now, everything everybody was doing was to protect
just
their own
watching.
self. No, to protect their own self. Make sure say the fire no cross over.
Cross into your
But
own
that
compound.
place was
Oh my
raised down.
God.
And this wasn't anybody's doing. People were ready to help, but
But
nobody
they could
won't
not.
die.
They could not.
If you try touch the gate, electric will choke you. You try do it, you can't break in, you can't do anything. They washed them, and that was quite pathetic.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
what we are
sad.
talking about. That's not the kind of world we want
We
for
want
ourselves
at all.
or for the generations unborn. You know, we are supposed to transmit something called culture, a way of life. And our way of life in this side of the world is a very warm one. Is a very, very friendly one.
Brotherhood.
Is a
Love.
wall of love, which we are trying to kill these days. And you just want, just kill the matter. But as it take be so today, well, we come to this part where we say, we still dey try talk say, good people,
Great nation.
na Dora Akinwuli na im talk am. And so,
Well, as it stands now, we don't hear them last. Now, love we need to build our world. And yes, we're talking about money, how you deal with funds. And because of the time, who knows? Let's see how next week will go. Because right now we're running out of time. We're about rounding off this edition of the program. Everyone's got issues, but not to worry. You can continue the conversation on our
our
Facebook
next
page.
episode,
Yeah, you can meet us online, and also we can continue next week.
yeah.
On the same as let's see how it goes though.
Sure.
Let's see how it goes.
You know, for everything we get beginning, get
It
end.
has,
That's
a,
what they
it has
talk
an
am.
end, yeah.
And so far, so good. Today, we don't reach for that place where we want talk say, until we come again, no, make we still try to be the good people. We
To
go make
create a great nation. Yeah.
So from
And it starts from you and I. Your neighbor
Exactly.
is the next person right beside you.
Na so it
Yeah,
be,
let the
oh.
kindness spread like
Na
that.
so.
Let the love spread like
na
that.
so
Yeah. So from Delphine Asu, I'm wishing you a very splendid rest of the week, and do not forget to share love, and don't hesitate to also unburden, so that you don't get weighed down by life, and keep the hope alive as long as you are alive.
and from Mary Kim, this is us saying, stay cool, stay safe until we come your way again.
Next
Bye
week.
bye.
Bye.